Hello, welcome to Two Mics, One Mac. I'm your host, Bennett with my boy, Sam.
Howdy.
And today is kind of a lax day for the both of us, don't you think, Sam?
Yeah, it's been a lax life for me.
Yeah, honestly. I've been working so much recently at the ice. I'm working at an ice rink right now. And just to earn some extra cash before college starts. And let me tell you, so many people go ice skating. It's not even fucking funny.
Didn't you break the record for most people ice skating on one day and then broke it again the next day?
We did. Oh my god. It was just people constantly coming in and out and then in and out. And you just have to get skates, get their shoes, whatever. And then you smell like feet. It's disgusting. Ew.
Meanwhile, Target's not breaking any records, which I'm fine with.
Target breaks the record for being the target demographic for Target goers.
Target breaks the record for probably worst spot for a store. I'm going to divert here because Target is behind a giant. There's a shopping center with a giant in it, and then behind that giant is a Target and its parking garage.
Wait, what?
It's so weird.
It's so dumb.
I didn't even know there's a Target until I applied there.
Wasn't there that superstore? It was like a countdown in New Zealand, and across the street there's another countdown.
Yes.
Which is basically Target but New Zealand.
Stop.
So it's having two Targets right across the street from each other.
The top tier store placement. All right.
Oh my god.
So
that video is hilarious.
It was.
Check it out. It's Ben and Jono, or Jono and Ben. Check them out. It's funny as hell.
The 16 sub count is plugging someone else that's bigger than them. All right. So Bennett, I hear you saw some movies.
I did see some movies for this movie rundown. I'm gonna run through them because it seems like I'm doing this every week. So let's run through these.
It's the most interesting thing we have.
Yeah. Aquaman. I saw that. Fish out of water type story. Literally.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Ever wanted to see 5 movies rolled into one single movie?
Wait.
Well, have I got the story for you.
Hold on, really?
Basically, they have a Lord of the Rings style fight towards the end. They go to the center of the earth at some point.
What?
Yeah. Then they fight on a submarine in the beginning.
Oh,
DC. There's a love plot. And then they go to the desert and they play Africa by Toto.
Aquaman in the desert?
Yeah.
Africa by Toto?
Yeah, but it was the Pitbull cover of Africa by
Oh,
Toto.
no.
Yeah, so
I've never been hurt.
it was just bizarre, honestly. The music is some of the worst music choices I've ever heard. It was so, oh my god. And then in the movie, Aquaman, it's just very by the books basic movie. And I kind of understand why they did that, because DC's kind of in a state right now where just shit kind of hit the fan, and now they really need something to be successful. So This movie is very by the books story wise. It's very basic hero's journey. And when I say very basic hero's journey, literally hits all the steps of the hero's journey. He comes across a great problem, fights the monster, and then he wins the girl in the end. Literally hero's journey.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not surprised that they had to do something by the books because it's DC and they're getting beat hard. But normally, I feel like the better way to do that would have tried to break a trend or something like that.
What do you think will make more money, this or Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel easily.
Are you sure? Because so far, Aquaman almost made $1 billion.
That is a lot of money, but I still think Captain Marvel might beat it.
Let's see how much it got.
Because isn't Captain Marvel going to be the first female superhero Marvel film?
What was that? You're kind of breaking up, bro.
Sorry. It should be isn't Captain Marvel going to be the first female superhero Marvel film?
Yes. Oh, here it is. Aquaman made $940 million worldwide.
Impressive.
Yeah, so that's almost $1 billion. So it'll definitely. So, Captain Marvel is after this. I think the advertising is perfect. All right. It says they need her, and then it'll say a hero after the letters blaze in. And I'm like, ah, the feminism. I need it.
Doesn't matter. Still gonna watch it. Still probably gonna be great.
I mean, same though, honestly. It's because Marvel is in the name.
That's true.
Let's be real. If Marvel wasn't in the name, I don't think anyone would see that movie.
I would still
And
probably see it with my sister, but
Aquaman, I don't think anyone would see this had this not been an Aquaman movie. If this were some guy, like they called it Fish Out of Water, and it was like Aquaman just like doing his own thing, I don't think anyone would have seen this movie.
I
You
mean,
know?
you're right.
I'm so disappointed. I wanted this movie to be super campy and super over the top because it's a fucking Aquaman movie.
That's true. That would have been a great way to do it, but
This should have not have been taken seriously.
I
You
mean,
know?
taking it seriously got them a lot of money.
That's true. It's bad though. You
Is
shouldn't
it?
you shouldn't take these movies seriously. They're comic book movies. People go here for dumb fun.
Not for
And
serious
especially
plot.
something like Aquaman should not have a serious plot. Aquaman is probably the memeiest superhero in recent history. This should not be a thing. Like, you shouldn't have a dark, gritty Aquaman movie. They didn't really do dark and gritty, but like, they were.
It was really
really
serious.
clean.
Like the tone was really serious, so like there wasn't a lot of lightheartedness.
I mean, there was some lightheartedness, but it seemed kind of tacky. But whatever.
I mean, that's kind of DC's thing from what I've seen for the most part.
Yeah. It
Like
doesn't
serious
work.
movies.
It doesn't work. But whatever. All right. And
So-
also, 0 out of 10 because at no point in the movie did anyone call Aquaman fish brained. Like, you had it right there. Why didn't you say it? You had the opportunity. They did say, "I'll gut you like a fish," and I'm like, ah, he said it.
Nice.
Ah, he's gonna gut him like a fish because he's a fish. Get it?
Because he's a fish.
Because he's a fish.
Yeah.
But at no point did they say fish brains. So this is getting a 0 out of 10 in my book.
All right.
Next
If they had said fish brains, what would it have gotten?
12 out of 10.
Okay.
And
It was the one joke.
it would either get a 6 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 because both of those kind of look like fish.
Ah, smart.
Yeah. So
All
that's
right.
your answer. Next movie, Bird Box. I only saw this because of memes.
The
like,
Bird Box
legit.
Challenge.
Yeah. If like there was this one guy who like did the Bird Box challenge with his baby, and the baby was blindfolded too, and the baby just straight up ran into a wall. And like,
I mean, that's awful, but God, that's funny.
yeah, basically,
Oh man.
Sandra Bullock takes her role as Hollywood's MILF and attempts to take this as seriously as possible.
Jesus.
Like,
Oh Jesus.
the acting was bad. Machine Gun Kelly is in this movie.
Why? I didn't know
Exactly.
that.
He is in this movie.
Well, we can't
And,
afford
like,
Eminem. Can we afford Machine Gun Kelly?
Like, there was a scene in the movie where, like, so they're all, like, trapped in a house, right?
Yeah.
And so, the girl character is, like, really, like, scared. And so Machine Gun Kelly just, like, walks behind her and grabs her.
What?
Yeah, and then I'm like, what is happening? And she's like, ah, don't touch me. And then
The
MGK
normal reaction to Machine Gun Kelly touching you.
the MGK's like, end of the world, baby. What are you gonna do? And she's like, ah, you're right. And then they fuck.
Oh, so he
And I'm
played
just-
himself?
Yeah, and I'm just like, what? What? Is that how that would happen?
Actually, that's not true. If he had been rejected, then he would have been playing himself.
That's true. It's dumb.
Oh, that's the weirdest cameo I think I've ever heard.
Oh my god! And then he leaves in the middle of the movie for no reason. Everyone does stupid shit in this movie. Do you care about spoilers for Bird Box?
For Bird Box, not even a little.
Yeah. So like, how the plot of the movie is like, they can't see the monster, otherwise they kill themselves. Okay. So they get trapped in a house, right? And so he's like looking through security cameras, and that guy dies automatically.
Well, all right.
I like how that's in the movie because it shows how there's no shortcuts or there's no loopholes to this thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like no one was in the room with him. You couldn't have like left someone there just to like watch over him. make sure that he's all cool. They like unplug the computer.
Yeah, on
And
the
then
other hand, like, in this world, he probably should have known that was going to happen to him.
that's so true.
He accepted that L.
Laurel Howery is in this movie as Black Man Who Dies.
Oh,
Um, so you need that.
it's an important archetype.
Of course it is. You need that in your horror movie. There are kid actors in this movie named Boy and Girl.
Were they good?
They're kids.
I okay, so no.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen good child acting.
I've seen
It's
it.
happened.
It's hard,
Yeah,
but yeah, they're bad,
but not this
obviously.
time.
But like you kind of give them a pass because they're kids.
Well, yeah.
They give them as little dialogue as possible, and I'm happy that's the case.
That's just smart thinking.
And then like Sandra Bullock it was just like okay. If 5 is the average movie, so like it's a bell curve, right? So
Yeah.
you have very few tens, very few ones. 5, 4, 5, 6. That's the average movie. Okay.
Right.
This movie is a 4.
Ooh, on the bottom of average.
Yeah,
Okay.
like in terms of quality.
I
you
mean,
know?
for me, it'd probably be a 0, but that's just because I don't watch horror movies ever.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not that
fine.
kind of person.
You need to watch Bandersnatch, the Black Mirror movie.
I will watch.
That movie is fucking spectacular.
No
The
spoilers.
it's basically one long episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah, but it's like a choose your own adventure. I know that much.
Yeah, and the interactivity is really what makes this movie amazing.
Yeah, I'm very interested to watch that.
It's worth your time. By the first option, I was like, okay, if this is
I'm into
two
this.
decisions. Yeah. So yeah, and then I watched some Studio Ghibli films.
Yeah,
I've seen Castle in the Sky
good movie.
and Spirited Away, both for the first time.
Spirited Away was really good. I watched it in creative writing. It was
There's
I
fucking
love that movie.
spectacular. The art in both of those movies is amazing.
Every Studio Ghibli
Uh-huh.
it has great
Castle in
art.
the Sky came out in 1986, but it looked like it had animation straight out of 2001, and I loved it.
Yeah, they're both good movies.
They're both great.
There's not a lot to say other than Studio Ghibli makes great movies, and those are good movies.
What's your favorite Studio Ghibli film?
It's Spirited Away right now.
Okay.
Someone's gonna yell at me and say, "Well, what about this other one?" And I'm like, "No."
What about My Neighbor Totoro? The mascot for the series. Like, okay, bro, chill.
But have you considered my own opinion?
Fuck that.
Thank you for being in the comment section.
You're welcome.
All right,
Needed
because
that.
it's not like we have our own.
Leave a comment if you don't have comments or
Leave a comment if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
We look like an idiot. All right, is that all the? All right, have we hit all the movies?
I guess yeah. I didn't see that many movies this week.
Yeah.
This week, so
This is a light
Anyway.
week, only like 5.
yeah, only 5.
Jesus. All right.
All right.
So,
Speaking of movies, the Golden Globes happened this weekend.
oh, they did.
Yeah, I have not watched them.
Neither have I, but I know who won.
Really? How so?
It's called the internet. It's great.
Oh my god, it's almost like we're trying to lead into a segment.
That's crazy. Today, we're gonna play Is Bennett Really the Greatest Movie Critic Ever? I
Yep.
have a list of all the movie awards. There's 14 of them. And
If
I'm gonna list the
I'm-
nominees, and you're gonna
Because
guess which
I
one
don't-
won.
okay, I don't watch TV, so I'm probably not. I'm not. We're not going to do the TV ones, right?
Yeah, I'll skip those. I'll
Okay.
leave those for another time or never.
I also have not seen every movie that has been nominated,
But you've heard of them.
but I've heard of them.
Yeah.
If I get them right, then I truly am the world's greatest critic. If I don't, then the awards are rigged, and we all know it.
You have 14 chances, and I want you to get at least 8 to be a movie critic at all.
Okay.
If you get below 8, you're no longer a movie critic. I've just taken the title.
Ah, yes, because a fair bit of credibility is to be able to call something of an award nomination.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. All right, so best motion picture for drama.
Ooh. Okay.
We have Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, If Beale Street Could Talk, and A Star Is Born.
Okay. I have not seen A Star Is Born, and I have not seen Beale Street, whatever. I
Yeah.
never even heard of that. What?
Neither have I actually. That was the first time I've heard of that. Do you want me
Can I
to?
look up?
Hold on, I'll
Wait,
look
let
it
me
up.
look.
I'll look it
Okay,
up.
let me look it up too. What's it called?
If Beale Street could talk, apparently it's set in the early 1970s. Harlem, daughter and wife Dabita Tish vividly recalls the passion, respect, and trust that have connected her and her artist fiance. They
Oh,
oh,
so
it's
I've not seen this movie. So
1970s. A girl's fiance is arrested for a crime he didn't commit, and they're both black.
okay, so
There's your
right
synopsis.
now, um, let me see. Black Panther's not going to win. I know that. It got nominated because it's Black Panther,
Yep.
and award shows are really trying to prove that they're not racist. So
You can tell by like most of these nominations, honestly.
exactly, Black Klansman was good. I loved that movie. I already reviewed it. I also reviewed uh, Black Panther.
Yeah.
So
So what are you
um,
feeling? What do you think
okay.
they decided best was?
I'm not gonna say Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that. Um, I'm not gonna say A Star Is Born.
Okay. So by process of elimination,
Black Klansman.
Black Klansman. Ah.
Actually, no, he's Spike Lee, and they don't like Spike Lee
I...
for
All
some
right.
reason.
A change in the answer.
Yeah, so they don't like Spike Lee for some reason
All
because
right.
Spike Lee is great, but he's very hit or miss.
All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say Bohemian Rhapsody instead, even though it was very by the books and shouldn't have been
Really?
nominated at all.
Okay. Is that your final answer?
No, it's not. Because
Okay.
I'm second guessing myself.
Give me a guess. Give me a final answer.
Okay, it's not gonna be Beale Street because no one's heard of it. Um,
Like that stopped them before.
honestly, yep. And then so it's not Black Panther. I'm gonna say A Star Is Born.
Oh. Okay.
Final answer.
Is that your final?
Final.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should have stuck with Bohemian Rhapsody because it won.
God damn it!
You were so close. I tried to
I
get you to
knew it.
lock it in.
I knew it. I second guessed myself.
Oh, that's a test taking strategy is go with your first instinct because it's usually right.
My first instinct was Black Klansman.
Oh,
and
well.
then I'm like, wait a minute, that makes no sense because they hate Spike Lee
That's true.
for some reason, for no reason.
Yeah, okay. It's go with your first instinct unless you have a good reason. And you had a good
Okay.
reason. But you
Okay.
second guessed out. Okay. Best motion picture, musical or comedy?
Okay.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Wouldn't Bohemian Rhapsody fit under that? Whatever.
No, it's a drama. Crazy Rich Asians.
Okay.
The Favorite.
Haven't seen it.
The Green Book.
Okay.
Mary Poppins Returns. And Vice.
It's either Vice or the Green Book.
All right. So, give me your thought process. What are you thinking?
Okay, so Vice was about the political landscape of the Bush administration.
Gross.
And this is the Academy, and they really love bashing politicians of the right side of the aisle.
True. But
So that
do you
could
think they
possibly.
awarded it?
And on the other hand, you have what's it, the Green Room, which is about race relations and segregation.
Green Book.
The Green Book, sorry, not the Green Room.
So, Green Book or Vice? What are you thinking?
Green Book, final lockdown.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You're fucking right.
Hell yeah.
Golden Globes loves them some race relations.
Called it.
Called it.
Yes.
The whole point of this game, you called it. All right. Now we're getting hard. Best
Okay.
performance by an actress in a motion picture in a drama.
Okay.
Glenn Close in The Wife. Lady Gaga in A Star Is Born. Nicole Kidman in Destroyer. Melissa McCarthy in Can You Ever Forgive Me? Or Rosamund Pike in A Private War.
Okay. I have not seen any of these movies.
You're gonna have to guess based on actress.
But based on what I know, Melissa McCarthy will not win
Oh, okay.
because she's I'm going with Lady Gaga and A Star Is Born because if I learned anything is that movies like A Star Is Born, which is nominated for everything, typically has the main star win that as well. So I'm going with Lady Gaga.
Final answer?
Yes.
It was Glenn Close and the wife.
I haven't seen that film. I wouldn't know.
Oh, you fool thinking Lady Gaga can win a Best Actress. Alright, how about Best Performance by an Actor in a Drama Motion Picture?
Best performance by an actor
Yes.
in a motion.
Bradley
Okay.
Cooper in A Star Is Born, The Pattern
Okay.
Emerges. Willem Dafoe at Eternity's Gate. Lucas Hedges in Boy Erased. Rami Malek in Bohemian Rhapsody. Or John David Washington from Black Klansman.
Okay, so John David Washington was amazing in.
Okay, but do you think
I
he
don't
earned
think
the...
no, because like Rami Malek, everyone agreed was spectacular as Freddie Mercury. So I might go with him. Let me give reasons for Bradley Cooper. I haven't seen A Star Is said that. However, from what I have seen of A Star Is Born, is that he was pretty good. However, Rami Malek, he played an actual person. Okay, so he played, which is difficult to
Yeah.
do. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
And on top of that, he had to sing. He had to be able to like act out the part. So I want to say him. Okay.
Final
think he
answer?
should- And wait, who are the other two options?
Lucas Hedges from Boy Erased and Willem Dafoe at Eternity's Gate.
They love both of those people, but I don't think they won. I am gonna go with Rami Malek.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Hell yeah,
You're now 2 for 4.
called it.
You're 2 for
Washington,
4.
Washington, I thought he did really well in Black Klansman, but I don't think he did stellar. You know, I don't think he broke new ground.
He didn't do Golden Globe well. All right. Best performance by an actress in a musical or comedy.
Okay.
Emily Blunt from Mary Poppins Returns.
Ah.
Olivia Colman from The Favorite. Elsie? That's Elsie. Elsie Fisher from 8th grade. I can't read. Charlize Theron in Tully. Or Constance Wu from Crazy Rich Asians.
It's not Crazy Rich Asians.
Understandable.
Yeah.
They did their part for race relations by nominating it. They can't go further than that.
And who's
I'm sorry, who was who?
the fourth nomination?
Charlize Theron from Tully.
Okay. It's not gonna be that. They don't like Tully for some reason. I don't know why. I want to say the eighth grader, whatever her name is,
Elsie Fisher.
Elsie Fisher. Yeah, because I did enjoy her in eighth grade. But and who are the first two? Who are the first two again?
Emily Blunt, Mary Poppins Returns. Olivia Colman, The Favorite.
It'll probably be Emily Blunt because God, they do love some like clickbait in the terms of like, or it's like it's a reboot. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And like they love Mary Poppins, and Emily Blunt captures that. So Emily Blunt,
Final answer?
yes.
Olivia Colman, The Favorite.
Fuck, I haven't seen The Favorite. I didn't see all these movies. It's unfair. Plus, it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
You know what? You need to be a better movie critic. Watch more movies, clearly.
Honest.
That's
God
the
damn it,
issue.
You're right.
Do you think you can guess the best director, though?
Okay,
How do you feel about knowing your directors?
let's see if I know it.
Bradley Cooper from A Star Is Born.
Okay.
Alfonso Cuarón from Roma. I'm pretty sure I pronounced his last name wrong. Peter Farrelly from Green Book.
Okay.
Spike Lee's Black Klansman. Adam McKay, Vice. Now, I'm willing to bet you're just going to immediately eliminate Spike Lee.
Yes, I'm going to eliminate Spike Lee because they don't like Spike Lee for some reason. Even though some of his direction was pretty cool, I liked how in the movie, like whenever they were on the phone, they had different Dutch angles facing opposite directions, which was awesome. I've not seen A Star Is Born, so I don't know how good of a director Bradley Cooper is.
Well, you know how good he is in general, though.
He's an actor. I've
Nope.
never seen his do
Oh, that's
directing
true.
before. Yeah. So and the other is the Green Book, which might win because race
Yep. That was
relations.
Peter Farrelly.
Yeah. So and then what are the other two? It's,
Adam McKay, who did Vice, and Alfonso Cuarón, who did Roma.
it might be Vice because politics.
That's true, but Politics didn't win last time.
True. We're going with Vice. No, Green Book. Green Book.
Green Book?
Final.
Peter
Final answer.
Farrelly's Green Book.
Yes. Final answer.
You're wrong. It was Roma. Alfonso Cuarón.
I haven't seen that either. They're all the movies I haven't seen.
Oh, what does that make you? Does that make you, 2
Makes
and
me a
6?
great critic who hasn't seen any movies.
I think that makes you 2 out of 6. There, buddy.
Yep.
Come on, you got to pick it up. With best performance by an actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy,
Okay.
Christian Bale in Vice.
Okay.
Lin-Manuel Miranda from Mary Poppins Returns. Viggo Mortensen from The Green Book. Robert Redford, The Old Man and the Gun. Or John C. Reilly in Stan and Ollie.
Green Book. Final answer.
Immediately just locking it in.
Immediately because it's the best movie out of all of them.
Unfortunately, Vice took this one, Christian Bale.
I fucking. These are all movies I haven't seen.
The cheating. The Golden Globes is clearly rigging this game.
They're rigging this. How dare they only nominate movies I haven't seen?
And the worst part is now we're getting even more. We're getting a little more obscure in the movies you haven't seen. We're into supporting actresses.
Fuck.
Amy Adams in Vice. Claire Foy in The First Man. Regina King in If Beale Street Could Talk. Emma Stone from The Favorite, or Rachel Weisz?
Weiss.
Weisz. Okay, Rachel Weisz, also from The Favorite.
2 nominations for The Favorite.
Yep, Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz.
Yep. So, we go with Emma Stone.
Really, over Rachel Weisz and also the other 3 I said before The Favorite?
Yes. No one liked First Man.
That's fair.
So, and then the other one was Vice. Amy Adams.
Amy Adams in Vice and Regina King in If Beale Street Could Talk.
Okay. Well, they like Amy Adams.
It's true.
Amy Adams. Okay, it's either Amy Adams or Emma Stone. That's my.
Are you locking in 2 at once?
Did I get it?
Hold on. Oh,
Sorry.
my internet's the worst. What was your final answer?
It's either Emma Stone or Amy Adams.
And you're locking in 2 at once.
Yes.
I'll let you cheat because you're wrong.
God damn it!
Regina King, If Beale Street Could Talk.
Why are they only having movies win that I haven't seen?
Maybe you should see more movies on race relations. Maybe the problem is you.
You know what?
You need to
It's
see more
because-
movies about black people.
Of course, because I'm a racist. How could they?
Jesus Christ.
Because I'm obviously a racist. And
Ah.
a bigot, homophobic piece of shit.
Thanks for getting us demonetized, by the way. All right, best supporting actor in a motion picture.
Okay.
Mahershala Ali in The Green Book.
Okay.
Timothy Chalamet in Beautiful Boy.
Okay.
Adam Driver from Black Klansman.
Uh-huh.
Richard E. Grant from Can You Ever Forgive Me? And Sam Rockwell from Vice. Sam Rockwell was in Vice?
Sam Rockwell was in Vice?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Well, he was in Vice enough to get a nomination for Best Supporting Actor, or he
He's
may
a
have
good-
won.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, he is.
Did he win?
I don't know, did he?
I'm going to say yes.
Over the other 4 who also exist?
Because of the way you said it, yeah.
Okay. Try again, because he didn't. He got a nomination.
All right, so this is my mulligan. All
Yeah,
right.
I'll let you mulligan that one, because I was just surprised Sam Rockwell was in Vice, to be honest.
Okay, so who are the other 4? It's
Mahershala Ali from The Green Book, Timothy Chalamet from Beautiful Boy, Adam Driver in Black Klansman, Richard E. Grant, Can You Ever Forgive Me?
I'm going to go with Timothée Chalamet from Beautiful Boy.
You need to start picking movies about race relations, Bennett.
God damn it!
It was
you're
Green
right.
Book.
I'm not thinking stupid enough.
Mahershala Ali in the Green Book.
I'm not. I'm thinking about actual performances, and I'm not thinking about politics.
You fool.
That's what these award shows are about.
Exactly.
It's about politics and setting an agenda.
You're too much of a critic for your own good.
God damn it! You're right.
All right.
I like movies to be good so much that I'm forgetting that these stupid. Okay, we have. All right, next one.
There's
Next one.
There's 5 more, and you've gotten 2 so far.
Okay.
So you can get 50%.
Okay.
If you can tell me what won Best Original Score in a Motion Picture. Marco
Alright, let's
Beltrami in A Quiet Place. Alexandre Desplat in Isle of Dogs. Ludwig Göransson in Black Panther. Justin Hurwitz, First Man. Mark Scheinman, Mary Poppins Returns. I mispronounced most of those names.
Okay.
I'll just let you know I mispronounced most of those.
That's fine. Okay, Quiet Place and music. I'm saying no. The movie was about silence. So.
Good start.
Yeah. Okay. What else is there? There's
Isle of Dogs, Black Panther, First Man, Mary Poppins Returns.
Black Panther. The music should not have been nominated for Golden Globes. It's not. It's a It's a mixtape of just rap CDs. It's not. It's not worth it.
All right.
All right. So
That leaves you with Isle of Dogs, First Man, and Mary Poppins Returns.
Well, if Mary Poppins Returns, because this is stupid.
The musical?
And, yeah, the musical won the music. Who would have thought?
Unfortunately, Golden Globes isn't that stupid. It was First Man.
First Man? The movie I haven't seen? What?
Crazy how that happens.
I need to watch more movies.
You need to watch... No, you watch the good movies. Golden Globes rewards artistic movies. That's the problem.
Artistic movies can be good.
I know. All of these are good. I'm just bad at movies. I'm not a movie critic.
Yeah.
So, you missed out on 50-50, but you can still get 6 out of 14.
Ooh.
Best Original Song in a Motion Picture. All the Stars from Black Panther.
God.
Girl
I
in
got
the
nominated?
Movies by Dumplin'. Oh god. Girl in the Movies, the song from the movie Dumplin'. Requiem for a Private War from A Private War. Crazy. Revelation from Boy Erased. Or Shallow from A Star is Born.
Shallow, Star is Born. Final answer. Because I've heard it fucking everywhere.
Yeah, no, that one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you nailed that one immediately. And honestly, looking, yeah, I agree. I like how you heard Black Panther and just kind of got annoyed.
I was like, yeah, no.
It was an original song!
It shouldn't be nominated for anything. It was a decent movie, but I don't think it's worthy of like an Oscar or anything.
This is where I will disagree. I think it was worth a nomination. I can see why it didn't win, but it was good enough for nomination.
Blockbuster film. It
was a good movie.
It is not under the same level as fucking like.
All right. I kind of get what you're saying, but
Yeah.
still, it was such a good movie. At least to me, I really enjoyed it. And also, you have 3 correct now. Isn't that great?
Hell yeah.
Think you can guess what won Best Screenplay in a Motion Picture? Think you can do it?
Best screenplay.
Yeah.
All right, sure, let's do it.
Barry Jenkins, If Beale Street Could Talk. Adam McKay from Vice. Alfonso Cuarón, Roma. Deborah Davis and Tony McNamara in The Favorite. Or Peter Farrelly, Nick Vallelonga, I'm bad, and Brian Curie in The Green Book. God, I can't. I'm too white to say names, apparently.
Apparently.
God, I'm too white.
Yeah, that's your first problem.
Being white, I agree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a mistake on my part. So, but what won Best Screenplay, Bennett?
So, what are the options again? Sorry.
If Beale Street Could Talk, Vice, Roma, The Favorite, Green Book. I don't think you really need to know the names.
I don't know any of these. I haven't seen any of these movies.
Well,
so
which one do you think they're going for?
Race relations, Green Book.
Except there's 2 movies about race relations. If Beale Street Could Talk was race relations.
That's true.
But are you sticking with Green Book?
was more popular, so I'm going with that one.
Green Book?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that one. You nailed it.
Woo!
That's 4 for you. All right.
There we go. I'm thinking gum now. This is how you do it.
Best motion picture foreign language.
Ooh, foreign movies, something I've seen all the time.
Capernaum, Girl, Never Look Away, Roma, or Shoplifters. Now this one
Roma.
should be easy because it's the only one that appeared anywhere else.
Roma. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
you nailed it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That gets you up to 5.
Woo!
This is a great streak for you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this one also should be easy for you. Best animated film.
Oh, okay.
Incredibles 2, which I need to see. Isle of Dogs. Mirai.
Okay. Okay.
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
No.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
That should win.
I like how you just... Ralph Breaks the Internet? No.
No.
So, you're...
Yeah, it's not. It's
Ralph-
not Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yeah, Ralph can leave. So you still have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Isle of Dogs, Incredibles 2, and Mirai.
Okay, so it's not gonna be Mirai because no one has seen that movie.
That is fair.
Let me see. It should be Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse. However, it's not stupid enough. Okay, for it's not like I'm not thinking stupid enough for the Golden Globes.
I mean, maybe it's so stupid they just picked the best one?
No, I'm gonna pick no.
Okay,
Are
so what do you
hinting
think?
that-
No, what do you
are you
think?
hin-
I don't
So
actually
I
make
think
hints. I've been
it'll
fucking
be-
with you for most of this.
I think it'll be Incredibles 2
All right.
because the Golden Globes are fucking. They do Pixar without even thinking
That's,
about
yeah,
like any other possibility of a movie,
right.
hands down. So I'm going with Incredibles 2 for that sheer reason.
Okay, so I was trying to drop a hint. It was Spider-Man.
Damn it! One time,
It was so stupid they just picked the best movie. Isn't that weird? Golden Globes never does that.
what the hell?
All right, everyone, we have it. Bennett is not the world's greatest movie critic, but he is still a movie critic. 5 out of
He's still-
14.
He's the world's greatest movie critic, and we know this because he didn't get everything in the Golden.
He's the world's greatest movie critic, and he knows this because his mom told him so.
No, it's because I told myself so.
Oh. Who told you that you were the best movie critic, Bennett? I did.
I did.
All right. So, how do you feel about only getting 5?
I feel like the Golden Globes are rigged, and they should never be mentioned again.
But we haven't even done TV.
TV? I don't watch TV.
I mean, same. Although I will tell you, do you know which one? Do you know what won Best TV Series?
Best TV series was it? This Is Us.
Unfortunately, no. That wasn't even nominated.
Oh.
The Americans won it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna count that 5 out of 15. All right,
Fuck.
that is a 33% right there.
You know what? A 33%. That means a third of the time I get it right every time, and that's something to be said about the world's greatest critic.
That didn't make any sense.
It made complete sense.
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway. Anyway, lesser critic. What do you have to
Lesser
say?
critic, lesser movie watcher. I don't.
This taught me I need to see more movies this year.
You need to see more movies about race relations. That's all we learned.
That's what I learned. Clearly, I'm a racist.
That
That's
is
the only conclusion.
that is the real conclusion from this. But don't worry, YouTube is pretty cool with racists, from what I've seen.
Oh, of course. How could I be so foolish?
Wait a second, could we get more views?
We get like a letter from like an alt-right group being like, I saw your stuff. And frankly, I'm impressed.
Is,
And we're like,
is this the power of Ultra Instinct, being racist?
oh my god.
All right. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. So, that was our game. Bennett,
Right.
did you want to talk about this?
Oh, of course. Right. So, speaking of movies, I'm writing one. I'm writing my own short film as of right now. I'm basing it off of a Frank Ocean song
Which
called
one?
Super Rich Kids. And the song is about how these kids have like everything they want in life, just money, success, fortune, except for the things that really matter the most, like love, you know.
God, they
And
really
it
need to
kind of
be more
like
like me and have none of those things.
so really it's kind of like I'm writing it so that way it's just kind of a play on that, you know.
Yeah.
It's a simple love triangle story, you know, because that's all you can really do in a short.
Right. Keep it
And
simple.
it's about two characters who have a conversation pretty much about that, you know.
Yeah.
One of them is trying to manipulate the other one so that way uh, he doesn't fall in love with her, you know.
Uh huh.
But the other one tries his best to keep doing so. Also, you throw in a little drug dealing in there, and then yourself my screenplay.
What drugs? All of them?
Uh, yes, of course. Adderall, um, Tylenol.
PM.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Dealing the marijuana.
Of course.
Okay.
No, but seriously. So
No,
like
seriously though. Yeah.
one of them's a supplier, one of them is a dealer. You know,
Okay.
and they're also good friends, right? But they're also like contrasts of each other. Like
They're
one,
foils.
yeah, they're just one is a foil of the other. You know,
Okay.
um, one of them is like passionate and driven. You know, where the other one is more of self-centered. You know, and egotistic.
Okay.
And stays in the past. You know,
All right.
so
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and really it's the interaction between these two that kind of drives it forward. And like they both are loving the same girl. The one that's compassionate and loving is hooking up with her,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one isn't. So I'm still thinking of names for them because I feel like names should have, you know,
You should find some impact names.
yeah, names that like mean something about their
Give
character.
some foreshadowing.
Yeah, you know,
All right.
names serve a purpose, and so it's no exception in this.
All right.
Speaking of names, I learned something pretty interesting today.
Oh.
Names have more of an impact on your life than most other things.
Really?
Your name can impact your life way more than you would ever expect.
How so?
Okay, say you're doing a resume thing, right?
Right.
Okay. Um, it's been shown that people who have misspellings or common misspellings of a name get less jobs than those who have like the quote unquote normal spelling of
Hi,
a
I'm
name.
Samuel.
Yeah, okay. So like I'm Sam but with two M's, you know?
Why?
Yeah, people do that, you know?
Oh.
And so they're less likely to be hired because
Yeah.
some people are just embarrassed of misspelling a name. You know, some people are excuse me. Some people are just like some people well there are racists in the world
Yeah.
who exist of course.
If your
You
name
know?
sounds non-white, they'll toss it.
Uh-huh. Or like they'll nominate you for like a group or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like say your the name, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're less likely to be hired in some places. Sometimes they won't give you a loan, you know?
Yeah.
People will mispronounce. It impacts you in a tremendous amount of ways.
Huh.
So,
I did not know
yeah.
that.
And it's sad, really. You know, it's sad.
Oh
But it
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. That your name means that much.
Uh-huh. Plus, like, people read your name and they, like, assume a lot just based off the name alone.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, a lot of times if you have a weird name, they'll assume a lot about your personality.
Uh-huh. Like, if you have a super Arab name, they'll assume, like,
You're Arab?
about, yeah, super Arab. You know what I mean? Like, the
Yeah.
more Arab, the more stereotypes they get,
That's
you
true.
know?
Yeah.
And the more, like, akin that name is, the more they anticipate before they hire you, before you do things on a paper. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
A lot. There's a lot to be said about your name.
Yeah.
So,
I think the real outcome of this is that people are judgmental and assholes.
that's exactly the reason.
I don't think
You
it's the
know?
names. I think it's the people.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, cool.
Pretty much exactly that. Yeah.
People are
So,
the worst. That sounds like a good ending to me.
All right. I think that's a great ending, to be honest with you.
People suck, but not you. If you're listening to this, you don't suck. That's right,
true.
Nick, and
Link them
only
to
Nick.
this pod- Don't call out a producer like that. Yeah. All right. Is there anything you want to plug, Sam?
Not yet. Everything's
How
still
about
working
our
on it.
2 Mics 1 Mac Twitter page?
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Of-
Shout out to me who said on the New Year's Eve podcast, man, I'm gonna start using the Twitter more, and then didn't post that episode on Twitter. I even thought to myself, I'm gonna do this, and then I didn't.
You might want to do that now.
Yeah, I'm on it.
All right, we did it. Posted it on the Twitter.
Oh god, we're gonna use that. We should talk about using that.
Subscribe.
Please subscribe. Please comment. Please, dear
YouTube.
God, comment.
Please leave a comment. Doesn't even have to mean anything. You can say, Bennett, I think you're sexy. I want you.
I mean, yeah, they
Have
could.
it.
You, feel free to lie like that.
Do it. Just do it.
Type all about how the Golden Globes are right and Bennett's wrong. Or how Bennett's right and the Golden Globes are wrong. You know.
Exactly. Explain how I'm the world's greatest critic. Or just leave entirely.
That's those are your only 2 options.
Okay.
All right. So
Say it.
subscribe, comment, follow us on
Like.
Twitter,
Share. Yeah. All right.
show us to people,
Yeah. All right.
and have a
night,
great
guys.
day.
Yeah. Good night.